it's Chinelo here, and in today's video I'm going to be teaching you the simplest way to solve multiplication of decimal. Without further ado, let's get into the classroom. Solving multiplication of decimals, what you have to do is to ignore the points. That's the first step. It's actually easy. So let's take the first example. In this case, we have 2.4 times 3.6. Here's what we do. We first of all ignore the points and just solve as if we are solving the whole number multiplication, okay? So what we are going to do, this is going to be 6 times 4, it gives us 24. We write 4 and carry 2. Then 6 times 2 gives us 12, plus 2 gives us 14. Then we have 3 times 4 gives us 12. So we write 2 and we carry 1, okay? 3 times 2 gives us 6, and then plus 1 gives us 7. Then we put our plus sign. Then we are going to sum it up. We're going to have 4. 4 plus 2 gives us 6. And then 1 plus 7 gives us 8. Now we are done multiplying it. We can now consider the points. Okay? What we did, we multiplied without considering the points. We ignored the points as if they don't exist. Now that we are done, let's consider the points. So we are going to be looking at how many numbers do we have after the decimal point. Here we have one number, and then look at this one, 3.6. How many numbers do we have after the decimal point? We have one number. So we have a total of 2 numbers after the decimal point. So we are going to be moving 2 places, okay? From the right to the left. So we're going to have 1, 2, and then we put our point here. So that's going to give us 8.64. It's absolutely easy, guys. Just pay attention. So let's take a look at this second example. In this second example, we have 3.12 times 1.5. So here's what we're going to do. We have 5 times 2, we have 10. We put 1 here. 5 times 1 gives us 5, plus 1, 6. 5 times 3 gives us 15. And then we are done with this first place. Now let's use 1 to multiply through. 1 times 2 gives us 2. 1 times 1 gives us 1. 1 times 3 gives us 3. So now that we are done with this, let's sum them up, okay? In summing it up, we are going to have 0, 6 plus 2, 8, 5 plus 1, 6, and 1 plus 3, 4. Always do the multiplication first, then consider the point last, okay? Here is what we are going to do. How many numbers do we have after this decimal point? We have 1, 2. Then look at this one. Look at the 1.5. How many numbers do we have after the decimal point? We have 1. So in a total, how many numbers do we have? We have 1, 2, 3. So we are going to be moving in 3 places, okay? From the right to the left. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3. So we're going to put our point here, so that we have 4.680 as our x. Let's look at something more complex. How about something like this? Okay, we still do the same. We have 3.15 times 7.11, okay? And then 1 times 5 gives us 5. 1 times 1 gives us 1. 1 times 3 gives us 3. Alright, then 1 times 5 gives us 5. 1 times 1 gives us 1. And 1 times 3 gives us 3. Okay, and then we are done with this side. So we're going to have 7. Using 7 to multiply. 7 times 5 gives us 35. We carry 3. 7 times 1, 7, plus 3, 10. We write 0 and carry 1. So 7 times 3 gives us 21. 21 plus 1 gives us 22. And now we are done. We simply sum it up, okay? So we have 5. 1 plus 5, 6. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 plus 5, 9. 3 plus 0 gives us 3. Then we have 2, 2. Now, how many numbers do we have after the decimal point for 3.15? We have 2 numbers after the decimal point, and then for 7.11, we have 2 numbers, making it a total of 4 numbers after the decimal point. So we are going to be moving 4 places from the right to the left. So we are going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. So our point is going to be here, giving us 22.3965. Okay, how about this? How do we go about solving it? We're going to have 3.127 times 6.13. So we're going to have 3 times 7 gives us 21. We carry 2. 3 times 2 gives us 6. 6 plus 2 gives us 8. 3 times 1 gives us 3. 3 times 3 gives us 9. And then we are done with this. Then we use 1 to multiply through. 1 times 7 gives us 7. 1 times 2 gives us 2. 1 times 1 gives us 1. 1 times 3 gives us 3. Okay? And then 6 times 7 gives us 42. We write 2 and carry 4 here. So we have 6 times 2 gives us 12. 12 plus 4 gives us 16. We write 6 and carry 1. 6 times 1 gives us 6 plus 1, we have 7, and then 6 times 3 gives us 18. So let's sum it up. So we are going to have 1. 8 plus 7 gives us 15. We carry 1. Then 1 plus 3 gives us 4, plus 2 gives us 6, and plus 2 gives us 8. So we are going to have 9 plus 1 gives us 10, plus 6 gives us 16, so we're going to write 6 and carry 1. 1 plus 3 gives us 4, 4 plus 7 gives us 11, so we're going to write 1 and carry 1. 1 plus 8 gives us 9, and then we write 1. So now we've gotten to this stage, what do? Let's check the numbers after the points. Here we have 1, 2, 3. Then what about here? We have 1, 2. So 3 plus 2 gives us 5. So we're going to be moving in 5 places. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we put our points here. So 3.127 times 6.13 gives us 19.16851. So this is it on the simplest way to multiply decimals. If you got value from this video, give me a thumbs up. Do you love to see more videos like this? Hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I upload videos like this. And don't you forget, math can be easy. I'd love to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.